Secretary Mayorkas was defeated on the House floor in a victory for put the American people's interest and to put aside sham political stunts that has been the focus of this House Republican majority. Chaos, less confusion, and less cult-like behavior. Means common sense dictates that in order to get things done, together to find common on issues of importance like the economy, affordability, and national security. From the very beginning of this Congress, House Democrats have made clear that we are ready, willing, and able bills in a bipartisan fashion that deliver security front. It's time to put the political stunts aside and to come together as Democrats and Republicans so we can support America's national security interests, our military readiness, along with our allies throughout the world, including Israel, Ukraine, and in the Indo-Pacific. It's my hope that that's exactly what will take place in the Senate and
do you feel as though the impeachment of Mayorkas, this is just delayed temporarily? The idea that if they have Steve Scalise here next week, if they do people Democrats on the Democratic side don't have everybody here, if you have a few people who are out what they're doing there, but this is going to be a fait accompli in a week or two.
what does the impeachment of Secretary Mayorkas have to do with the impeachment of Secretary Mayorkas have to do with fixing the immigration system and addressing the challenges at the border? Absolutely nothing. It's incredible to me that instead of extreme MAGA Republicans pivoting to working with us in a common sense way to solve real problems, Steve Scalise back to Washington so we can continue to do the bidding of Marjorie Taylor Greene and Donald and impeach Secretary Mayorkas. That tells you everything we need to know about this do-nothing, chaotic, dysfunctional, and extreme Republican majority.
Thanks, Senator Jeffries. Did Democrats let GOP leadership know that they had full attendance, and if not, why? And can you characterize your relationship with Speaker Johnson?
It's not our responsibility to let House Republicans know which members will or will not be present on the House floor. Vote.
And your relationship with Speaker Johnson, can you characterize it?
That, as has been evidenced, the issue in a bipartisan way, but we're done with them playing political games.
We heard from the president yesterday at the White House saying that he would remind voters every day until November that it was Republicans who walked away from the border compromise. The House Democratic leader on the campaign trail and with your messaging.
Any effort to fix our broken immigration has made clear. Senate Democrats have made clear. House Democrats have made clear that we want to work together to address the challenges at the border. We need a strong border, a safe border, to make sure that we bring that about on behalf of the American people. What the extreme MAGA Republicans, Donald Trump, the puppet master in the Senate, to walk away from their own bipartisan border security bill. This is extraordinary. This is the height of cynicism. Once again, yes, I think we are continuing to point out our willingness to work together with our Republican colleagues to solve that channels common sense and runs away from the chaos that they apparently would like to continue to foster here in Congress, throughout the country.
On funding for Ukraine, if Speaker Johnson is a future viable step for getting funding for Ukraine through the House?
To Washington early next week on a comprehensive national security legislative package for our allies in the Indo and provides humanitarian assistance to Palestinian civilians who are in harm's way and who are in peril through no fault of their own. That's the only path forward. It's the one that has been our support from bipartisan majorities we believe in the House, but either way, here in the House of Representatives, the only way forward is for Democrats and Republicans to come together to meet the national security needs of the American people in a bipartisan fashion, and that is exactly what we are committed to.
Maybe ask an obvious question. How much did last night underline the importance of the result of Tuesday? And two,
Between Tom Suozzi and the Republican extreme positions on the other sense, get stuff done that throughout his entire career, and that's the record and the vision that he's presenting to the people of Nassau County and Queens in advance of Tuesday. And we put it in their hands. As always, trust the judgment of the voters. And let's see what happens in the aftermath of the.
You very articulately pointed out, are you, given the current environment right now, that just the basic functions of government are not going to move forward here over the next couple of months. There's a long list of things that need to get done, including the funding of government. How much in danger are those priorities right now, given the current environment here?
The lesson from yesterday's continued chaos, dysfunction, and extremism is that the Republican my period, full stop. It's not going to work. And when they have chosen to continue to embrace a my way or the highway approach, we see the disaster and the dysfunction that results. When my Republican colleagues have chosen to partner with Democrats in a bipartisan way, often led by Democrats, we are able to advance the ball for the American people. That's the lesson to be drawn to lead the effort in the House to make sure that we avoided a catastrophic default on our nations that would have crashed the U.S. economy. And we partnered with Republicans to get that done. Democrats have been able to down and make sure that we are funding the government. As last week, we're able to lead the effort in the House of Representatives and partner with Republicans to enact a tax package designed to improve the lives of the American people in terms of the child tax credit enhancement and the enhancement of the low-income housing tax credit. It's happened. When Republicans choose a my way or the highway approach, as was the case in wasting time,
Have you had any outreach or conversations from Republicans not being described by a discharge petition or the other movement?
there are several Republicans who are not in leadership side here in the House to indicate a willingness to security package that Ukraine, who are fighting for their lives in a brave and courageous fashion against brutal Russian aggression, as well as our allies in the Indo-Pacific, like Japan and South Korea, who are dealing with the threat of China and North Korea, and of course provides humanitarian assistance to civilians who are in harm's